Okay, good evening, everybody. Good evening, and welcome to today's Champions Connection, which is, of course, a follow-up to the training that we had, the physical training that we had in Lagos, Ibadan, Abuja in 2022. So if it's your first time here, I welcome you. And yeah, so we've been having this session ever since our physical training. It's the it's the fulfillment of my pledge to hold you by the hand, and walk you through everything that you need to do in order for you to make your first break in real estate marketing. So my name is Wale Ponle. I'm the Chief Operating Officer for Gracias Global Homes and Property Limited, and I'm also the co-founder of Big Global Network. So it is my pleasure to welcome you here once again, and I appreciate you for making out the time to be here right now, out of your busy schedule, and then, of course, believing in the fact that you can actually be free, financially free, by dedicating your time and energy and efforts to real estate marketing. Now, today's training is different. As you can see, I have a board right here, and I'm standing today, unlike every other trainings that you may have seen on our YouTube page, where it was more of me sitting down or maybe sharing my screen and interacting with you. But today, I want to get practical a little, because what I want to talk about is very, very important for you. It's very important for your success in real estate marketing business. And this that we're going to share today is the lifeblood of the business itself. And everything that we've been talking about in the past, you creating a platform for yourself and running adverts and everything boils down to what we're about to talk, or what I'm about to show you today. So it's very, very important for you to pay attention to what I'm about to show you. Now, before I go into that, I'd like to remind you once again that, in the course of our training, we shared that one of the quickest way you can make money in real estate marketing right now, while you're trying to, set up your process and your platform for you to make sales, is for you to network. You refer people to join this real estate marketing journey. It's one of the quickest way you can make money, because it gives you the chance to leverage on the connection and the network, the database that you don't have access to directly, but you probably know one or two people who have access to it. So what then happens is that when these people that you refer to join the Big Global Network, when they make sales through their own network, you then get a cut of their commission. So that gives you sort of a free income, and the income is residual so long as they keep making sales, or so long as you keep recruiting people to join, and then the people keep making sales, you keep getting the money. So that's the easiest way that we shared with you for you to start to make money in real estate marketing. There are people who are making money by networking, and there are people already who are making money even by using their own contact that they have. So either ways, the bone of contention, the focus, the goal, the whole idea is for you to be able to make money for yourself by virtue of selling real estate products. So once again, I've talked about this in the training, but I need to reiterate that selling is very key. Everything you do in life, selling is important. If you want to become a plumber, you have to be able to sell your services so that people can patronize you. If you want to become a preacher, a man of God, either in any religion, you need to be able to sell the word of God so well that people will trust you enough to then want to partner with your ministry. If you want to become a fashion designer, you need to be able to sell your designs so it can attract people. Apart from you having the skills to make good clothes. You need to be able to sell it to people for them to be able to buy. So selling is an important skill. It's an important lifelong skill that can help to get you out of any financial situation you find yourself. If you recall at the training, Madam Mrs. Grace Ofore said that if you take away everything from her today, and she still have the enablement to make sales, that she'll make everything back, because selling is very, very important. Your ability to sell is also very, very key. So what we are doing here is to give you all of the ideas and techniques that you can use to sell real estate product, right? Now, when we talk about selling, the type of product to sell matters. You know, if you say you want to sell, there are people that you probably know who have been selling provisions from time immemorial, and they are still where they are today, not because they are not making sales, or maybe not because their shop is empty, but because of the category of product that they are selling. So the product that we call the three types of product that you're supposed to be selling, or rather that you can sell to make money. But the one we focus on is the most attractive one, which is a high ticket product. We have low ticket product, we have mid ticket product. So high ticket products, the ones like the real estate product that we are selling, a product that gives you between, you know, anything from 100,000 naira or even 500K, 1 million naira in commission is a high ticket product. Any product that gives you less than 100K in commission is a mid ticket, while any product that gives you less than 10K in commission is low ticket product. So imagine how many products that gives you 10,000 naira in commission you have to sell before you make a million naira profit. Imagine how many product that gives you 100,000 naira in commission you have to sell before you make a million naira profit. Now imagine if you're selling a high ticket product, how many product do you have to sell to make a million naira profit? You understand what I'm saying? So the goal is to escape from poverty. The goal is to be financially free, but what better way to be free than to have access to sell the products that can really, really change your life from the very, very first transaction. You know, so that is the whole idea behind real estate marketing. That's the whole idea behind Peak Global Network. That's the whole idea behind making money. You know, I taught you how money is made. 4 ways money is made: by working, by what? Can you remember? Anyone? 4 ways money is made. Number 1, by working. Number 2, what? Oh, you guys have forgotten your lessons so quickly. All right, so I'm not going to teach you. I'm not going to bring you up to speed on that today. But today I want to share with you something that is very, very powerful. And that's going to be our focus for the next few weeks. Today, I would, of course, open up. And then from next week, we start to take a deep dive into what it's about. So if you can see what is on the board, I want you to unmute your mic and say this out loud. 1, 2, 3, go. What is this on the board? Can you see it? Can you see it?
Yes, sir.
What? Can you please say it out loud? Everybody, 1, 2, 3, go.
Lead generation.
Just one person we have in this training today. Where's everybody? Okay, so today I'll be talking to you about lead generation. If you have your biro and paper, you can jot this down because it's very, very important. Lead generation, I'm going to define it to you now, what it means. I'll just tell you what it means, and then I'll tell you the first steps to lead generation, and then I'll show you practically how lead generation works. And then from next week, we start to take a deep dive into the process of lead generation. Lead generation is a process of generating a customer's interest. Hello? Lead generation is a process of generating a customer's interest with the goal of converting the customer into a buyer. or you can say with the goal of converting the interest into a sale. Lead generation is the process of generating customers' interest. So the whole idea of marketing, the whole idea of running adverts on the internet, the whole idea of you sharing flyers, the whole idea of you going to talk to people directly, the whole idea of whatever means, whatever method that you deploy to promote the real estate offers we're giving you is for you to be able to generate a lead. A lead is somebody that has shown interest in your products or services. I hope you're following me. A lead is someone who has shown interest in your products or services. So if you have done any marketing job before, let's say insurance or maybe banking, or if you've done any sort of marketing related job before, the question your boss or your team leader will always ask you is, how many leads have you generated? Do you have any lead on this? Do you have any lead on that? So a lead is someone who has shown interest in your products or your services. Now, there are 4 steps that I'll be sharing with you today in order for you to generate a lead. Now, in real estate marketing, you have to be generating leads every day. Now, if you are somebody who is advanced already in real estate marketing, maybe you run ads online already from some of the methods I've shown you, or maybe you learned digital marketing somewhere before, you would certainly know about lead generation ads. So lead generation ads, yes, there's lead generation ads. You can generate leads by running ads. But then the organic way, or not organic way, the idea behind lead generation is just for you to have people constantly who are interested in your business. So in this case, we are focusing on online marketing, digital marketing, and all of that. So we need to constantly have people that we can talk to, people that are interested in wanting to buy our product or want to inspect or something. So that's the whole idea of getting leads into your business. You can say a lead is, in the case of a physical store or an office, you can compare a lead to someone who just walks into your office to make an inquiry about the product you have or what you sell. And the person says, oh, okay, all right, you have houses here, you have land here, you have this, you have that. What are the payment plans? How can I see it? The person walks in today and the person says, okay, all right, I'll get back to you, right? So whatever it is that made the person walk in could be your signboard that you placed outside, or could be that the person was referred to you by someone. So the signboard you placed outside in a physical business can be likened to the advert that you're running in an online business. So your signboard would be shown to the amount of people that usually walk past through the location of your physical business every day, right? In online marketing, your advert will be shown to the people that you target with your advert. So in online marketing, it's called impression, number of eyeballs that your advert gets. So you call it adverts in physical business. In online marketing, you call it, we can call it content. You can call it your, you can call it your media that you use to showcase your business. So what we're trying to do online is just the opposite of what happens physically. But the advantage of online marketing is that you're able to reach a lot of people beyond your location. You are even able to reach people that you can target people that you already identified are likely to be interested in your business, as against physical office where you say you're selling real estate and your office is in a place where they are selling pepper and tomato. So that's the difference between a physical business or a physical office and an online office. So if you go and site your office in the wrong location, there is nothing you can do until you exhaust your rents and everything before you go to the right location. But with online marketing, you can actually be anywhere and target the people that you need to target. So the number 4 step to lead gen, let's number one step for lead generation is for you to identify your customer. Identify your customer. Your customer. Now, there's a process to generating leads, and I'll be sharing that with you here step by step. The first one says you need to identify your customer, or you can say you need to identify your target customer. Now, in identifying your target customer, there's a step to doing this. And these are some of the things that we'll be taking a deep dive into. There's something called a customer avatar. You know, I will show you exactly how to build an avatar in the course of our time together. But today, let me just run you through what it means to identify your customer. You want to sell a house, or you want to sell a land to people. Who are the people that are likely to be interested in owning a house? Number one, you want to target people by age, for instance. Let's say you want to target people by age. So the people that might be interested in buying a house, how old, between what age range do you think they're going to fall into? Can anybody help me out here? The people that might be interested, that from the top of your head, you say the people that are likely to be buoyant enough financially to be able to buy a house, what is the age category that you think they fall into? So let me help you out. In order not to waste much of our time, if you want to categorize people by age, identifying them by customer, I would say between 25 to 65. 25 to 65 because we are in the technology age right now. There are a lot of people that have been exposed to wealth, personal wealth, from as early as 20 years old, not internet fraudsters, personal wealth. So, you know, the crypto, the coding people, the programmers, you know, people, they're exposed to money from this age. From 25, people understand how to spend money, and a lot of people know already how to invest money from this age. So you need to identify that, okay, so the people I want to target, they are of this age, right? So you want to sell a land, you want to sell a house. Where is the land situated? And who are the people that are likely to want to buy a house? So in this case now, we can use which estate, for example. Let us use which estate, for example. We can use Ruby City, Ibadan, for example, right? The people that want to buy Ruby City in Ibadan, you can categorize them as people between the ages of 25 to 65. So you can also identify your customer by finding out whether they are male or they are female. Are they predominantly Christian, or are they predominantly Muslim, depending on, so there are a lot of information that you can use to identify your customer. The people who want to buy real estate, are the people who are learned? What is their educational level or education level? What level of education do they have? So identifying your customer is very, very key, because it helps you to do the number 2 step. I'm not going deep because this class is not for all of this. This class is just to tell you about lead gen. And ultimately, I'll be showing you practically why you need to do lead gen. I will show you that. So I'm going to move on to the reason why you need to identify your customer now is because you want to be able to step 1, step 2 now. Step 2, you want to be able to create engaging content. Part of the steps or the things you would have done while identifying your customer is to also find out where they hang out. You know, which platforms do they hang out? Are they people who like to read blogs? Are they people who are on Instagram? Are they the people who are on TikTok? Are they the people who are on YouTube? You know, you need to, that's part of the step that you would have taken in identifying your customer. So the next thing now is to create an engaging content with them. So it is real estate that you're trying to sell. But you know that you cannot just meet me on the street of Lagos, on the street of Abuja now, and you pass me a flyer for me to buy real estate, and then I pick up your flyer, and the next thing is for me to say, what is your account number so I can pay, and then I buy real estate. Hello, that is not how to sell real estate. And that is why one of the trainings that I had, I think in Abuja, I gave an example of a guy that I met that passed me a flyer. And then I called him, he was selling real estate to me. And I told him the first thing he's meant to do is what? Is to get my interest or my attention. Like, sir, good morning, sir. My name is Wale Bonle. I am a realtor with P Global Network. We are the marketing arm of Gracias Global Properties and Forte Properties Limited. I'd like to find out if you have any desire or interest to buy real estate soon. If the person says yes, then you then say, would you mind if I show you some of the offers that we have currently in our company? Then you can go on and, but if you say, if you meet someone that way and the person tells you no, then you then tell them, no, you don't have to waste. It's not a must that you give your flyer out because you have printed 1,000 copies of your flyer. So you need to generate the interest of the people before you can, So now in this case, we're talking about you identifying your customer so that you can create an engaging content with them. Creating an engaging content is a way also to generate the interest of the people. That is why today you would see brands leveraging the power of influencer marketing because they're trying to engage their target customer. So if your target customer are people that like Mr. Macaroni, for instance, then you can try to, if you want to create the content yourself, you can try to mimic Mr. Macaroni so that you can gain the attention of your target customer, or you can go give Mr. Macaroni some money to help you make content because you know that your target customer are people that like Mr. Macaroni. So Mr. Macaroni makes the content, and from Mr. Macaroni's content, they become a lead for your business. So the next thing is for you to create and engaging content that would, of course, resonate with your target customer. Then after creating and engaging content, the next thing is for you to increase what is called traffic to your content. I talked about content marketing. I think that was late last year. Talking about content marketing, if you talk to your content across all channels that you've identified, across all channels. So if you know that your target customer, they hang out on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook, for instance, then you create YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook content. The next thing you want to do is to increase traffic to your content across all of these channels. So getting traffic to your content is the reason why I taught you how to run adverts on Instagram, on Facebook. I think I even taught you about Google and YouTube adverts. Excuse me. So it's in a bid for you to increase traffic to your content. That is why I taught you all of those things in the past. It is not too late. We are still going to go back into all of those things in the course of the year. But these are some of the things that you need to start doing now in order for you to generate leads for your business. So the next thing you want to do is that when you identify your customer, you create content for them, you generate traffic for them. At this point, they are still going to be like prospects, or you can call them visitors. When they engage with your content, you can still call them visitors. When you increase traffic to bring them to your content, you can still call them visitors. So the next number 4 step is to convert visitors into leads. Convert visitors into leads. Now, This number 4 step will take me to a diagram I'm going to draw after cleaning off all of this that is here. So once again, the number 1 step in order for you to generate lead for your business, so identify your target customer, you create engaging content to attract them to your platforms, then you drive increased traffic to your content across all the channels that you identified that your target customers do hang out. Then you then convert these visitors or your customers into prospect, not customers. Yeah, am I saying customers? But then they will be customers by the time you convert them into leads, and then from leads you nurture them into becoming customers for your business. So the reason why you want to do all of this, remember, the last step is for you to convert visitors into leads. So let me show you exactly why you should do all of this. So remember, we talked about the number 1 step being you identifying customers, identifying your your target customer, and creating engaging content. Now, let's say your target customer are people who, let's say the kind of content you want to create now is a video content. This is a video content, or you want to create, or you want to write a blog post. Maybe your target customers are people who like to read. You want to write I'm using this icon to indicate the type of content you want to be, that you'll be creating to engage your customers. Now, you're supposed to, all of this are content that are meant to be driving your visitors. Please remind me to use the word visitors. They are going to be customers eventually. But at this point that we're trying to generate them as a lead, we would be calling them visitors. They are visitors. Anybody that comes into your shop to inquire about what you sell is a visitor. It is until he or she now patronizes you that the person becomes a customer. Do you understand? So anybody that engages your content, anybody that likes your post on Instagram, or anybody that maybe just follows you is still a visitor until they engage with you and then money parts ways between you and them. That's where they become a customer. So these are visitors, right? So the way you convert visitors to lead is very, very simple. It's for you to use your content that you created. In this case, this could be video, this could be a blog post, it could be an image, it could be a reel, it could be a GIF, it could be anything, it could be a meme. You then drive them to a landing page. This is how you convert visitors into leads. Don't get me wrong, Facebook has a feature for you to run adverts and you capture leads directly. But in the process of setting up the lead ad on Facebook, they have the feature where you create something called a landing page. A landing page is a page that they land to from your advert. Remember, from your engaging content. They click through. If on Instagram you've seen adverts of product that you like, and then they tell you to shop now. When you click shop now, it takes you to a page. In most cases, the page that it takes you to is supposed to be a landing page. But these days, what we see is that the pages you go to are a sales page where they just tell you everything about the product. And the next thing they want you to do is to place order. That is why a lot of them don't convert, because I don't know you from anywhere. I just bump into your ad. You invaded my privacy. I bump into your ad. And then the next thing is you want me to put my name, phone number, and address for you to deliver to me what I'm not sure I want to buy yet. You understand? So most of those adverts you see, they don't really convert so well because they don't have a landing page where they collect data of people to nurture them. So you're going to need to have a landing page. And on your landing page, you will then have a way to collect customer data, which could be a box or boxes like this where they'll put in their name, their email, or maybe even their phone number, right? So when you collect these details, you tell them thank you. The moment they submit all of this, you tell them thank you, right? So what happens is that the moment they give you all of their names, all of their details, then that's when they become a lead. The moment they give you their name, their email, and phone number is when they become a lead. They cannot give you their name, email, and phone number if they are not interested in your product. And they cannot be interested in your product if you do not provide or create an engaging content for them. So your video has to be engaging, your blog post has to be engaging, the image you want to use has to be engaging, whatever content you want to use has to be an engaging content for them to click, and then they come to this page where you ask them to put in their name or give you their email and phone number in exchange for something. So in most cases, the ideal way to get people to easily give you their details is an example of an engaging content that could be an educational information or an educational content. You know, all those content that tells you, in this our case now, we're selling real estate. Let's say you want to make a video where you're teaching people about how to avoid real estate scam. This type of content will only attract somebody that is about to invest in real estate. So let's say now you as a marketer, you make a video, a very short, it could be a short video, it could be a long video on Instagram, and you say, oh, how to avoid real estate scam. Anybody that's going to watch that content is a potential buyer of a real estate product. The person may have even bought real estate in the past and is thinking of buying another one. So how to avoid real estate scam? 5 things to look out for. Number 1, the title of the property. Number 2, the company behind the property. Number 3, the the track record of the company behind the property. Number 4, the location of the property. You talk about all these things. Number 5, then you now tell them that if they want more of that tip, they should click the link in the video so that they can get a free. In this case, all of these things I'm telling you is not magic. It's something that can be done easily without any, stress at all. So you can then, before creating this content, you may have just, come up with a 2-page document that you can call an ebook. It's something very easy. That's what people do online. So they tell you that they have a guide. You can call that document a guide. You can say a guide to real estate investing. Real estate investing. A guide to real estate investing from a 6-digit real estate entrepreneur. Because that is what you are going to be. By the grace of God, you are going to be a 6, 7, 8, 9, even 10-digit real estate entrepreneur by the grace of God. So if you say that they should now, because you've created an engaging content to teach them how to avoid real estate scam, and they engage with that content and say, wow, this information is very, very powerful. And then at the end of the day, you're now telling them that they should come and get your free guide to real estate investing. Before they can get the free guide, they have to give you what? Their name, their email, and phone number. So all of this, I'll teach you how to set it up in subsequent videos. Or maybe I can even teach you this next week. How to set all of this up easily. I'll teach you. In fact, you don't have to pay for the resources you need to set all of this up. They are free tools. I will dig them out for you. I'll show you how to do it next week. So you do all of these things. They give you their name, their email, and phone number. Boom, you have your details. Now, what this does is that it positions you as an authority, as a trusted expert and counsel in real estate investing, not just now real estate marketing. You remember I told you at the training that what PGN is going to give you is a platform to become a resource person to people around you. But in this case now, you're becoming a resource person to people that don't even know you at all, but people that are willing to invest in real estate, because this content is going to be congruent, or rather it's going to resonate with someone that is ready or either thinking or contemplating on investing in real estate marketing. So you want to get leads of people like this. So these are the people that you want to convert into leads that you can then nurture and then you convert them into customers. Anybody that consumes your content on how to avoid real estate scam is definitely interested in buying real estate. And they now go on to get a guide to real estate investing from you. Anything you tell that person, I can guarantee that they will listen to you. Imagine if you want to buy a house yourself. You cannot just, if you have 100 million naira today and you want to buy a house, you cannot just wake up tomorrow morning and start driving around town looking for a house to buy. You want to take your time to research. You know, these days people take their time. If you want to buy a dress, let's say you have an event, you want to, because we are in the digital world now, you will have access to a lot of information, which gives you a lot of options to choose from. So you want to browse the internet more, check out this design, you talk to this person, you say you don't like this one, you talk to another one. That's exactly the way people shop when it comes to even buying real estate. So they want to buy from the person that they can see and they can like, they can know, like, and trust. And these are the things that will make people to know you, like you, and trust you. When you give them not just engaging content, but educational and informational content, like this example that I have given you here. So, now not to overwhelm you, I'm going to leave this here, and we're going to continue from here next week. And we either continue from here next week, or I show you how to build this, and then we'll build it onto the entire, you know, this is like an online marketing business plan for real estate. Now, let me tell you something. You're not going to get this anywhere right now. Nobody in the real estate marketing world is doing this that I'm sharing with you right now. I know them. They win cars, they win houses, they win international trips from me. I know what they do. They are not doing all of this. And this is what you need right now that you're just getting started. You need to start to build a lead of people that are interested in buying real estate from you. I'm going to show you how to nurture this lead. And I might even just do that now to round up the class for today. So how to avoid real estate scam. So what you now want to do is you want to automate. So step 5, let me give you this as a bonus step in lead generation. Step 5, you know, step 1, we say identify your customer, create content, increase traffic, identify your visitor, create content, increase traffic, convert visitor to customer, right? So let me now give you step 5, which is a bonus tip for the day. Who sent me? Thank you so much, sir. Okay, I don't know what this is. All right, so step 5 is automate. Step 5, let me write step 5. Let me write it here. Step 5. Step 5 is automate your process. Automate your process. If you want to use mnemonic words to remember the 5 steps, it's very, very easy. Identify your clients, create content, increase your traffic, increase traffic to your platforms, convert visitors to customers or to leads. Then this one now says automate your processes. iKika. How do you pronounce that? I-C-I-C-A. How do you pronounce it? iKika, right? Faith from Abuja. Okay, Faith, how are you? Faith, how are you? How you doing? Happy New Year. So iKika, right? That's the way to, that's like an acronym for everything we'll be doing. So in order for you to nurture your customers, you automate the process. So how do you automate the process? While setting up your landing page, I'll give you a free tool you can use to create a landing page and automate the entire process. So you want to automate it by sending them emails to confirm and nurture them. I intentionally put 1, 2, 3 symbol to show you emails. So you might say in your mind that you don't read emails, so people don't read emails. That's not true. The truth is that if you are somebody that is looking to avoid scam in real estate investing, and you intentionally went on this landing page to get a guide to real estate investing, and I tell you that you have to put your name, email, and phone number here so that I can send the guide to your email. By the time you put in your email here and you press enter, you are going to open your email to get the guide. Do you understand? Because you have done this on purpose. It was not that it was in a church or in a seminar that they say you should write your email and phone number somewhere before you go into the seminar, then they start sending you promotional emails. No. This one, you did it by yourself with intent. That is where traffic comes in. So it means that if you run traffic to all of this content, if you run traffic on YouTube, you run traffic on Instagram, you run traffic on Facebook to this content, drive traffic to all of this content, passive traffic to this content, there's no way you will not get people that would give you their details every day. And by the time your system is automated, it is automated, you are not really going to be stressing yourself. All you will just do is be checking your email, your software on your phone to see how many leads that have come in every day. And because it is automated, you don't have to even do anything yourself. All you simply do, because you would have programmed all of the email, you just watch the people that are engaging with your email, how they are reading or what not they're not reading. So all of these are the process to generating leads. And this is how you nurture leads. You can automate leads. Then you can as well, aside from sending email, you can as well send an automated WhatsApp messages to them. You know, instead of even bringing them to an email list, instead of automating this via email, you can automate it also using WhatsApp. You know, you can tell them to click a WhatsApp link for you to send them what's it called via PDF. So by the time you get a notification on your phone that somebody has signed in, you send the PDF to them, they are reading it and you're engaging them. But it's always better for you to get the name, email, and phone number so you can constantly send them messages. And when you're sending them messages, you're not sending them spam messages, you're not cold calling them, you're sending them messages as the person that they already know. So in this case now, let us use Faith Nelly, for instance. They are getting an email from Faith Nelly that taught them how to avoid scam in real estate. Faith Nelly is also the person that is giving them a guide to real estate investing. So any email they get from Faith Nelly, they will always open it and read. And the email is actually intended at nurturing them and converting them into customers. So the email you'll be talking about, the content you will be talking about in your emails has to be educational content that is geared towards making sales. So you're not making it hard. It's called soft sell, and it's a soft skill that you can also acquire for yourself as a marketer. So today I'm going to call it a day here. I'm going to move back now for you to look at it again. This video I would upload on YouTube for you to go back and view again. And please share this video with your colleagues that are also in PGN and share with the people that you know might benefit from this, and tell them to show up next week. But next week is going to be very, very powerful. This is 2023. My goal is for you guys this is the first quarter of 2023. My goal is for you to be among our incentive winners in this first quarter. And that is the reason why I'm going to be showing you majorly in this quarter how to generate leads for your business, how to get people coming in to your business. You need to have a list of people that you can talk to, people who are interested in real estate investments, people that you can constantly talk to. You need to have a list of them. And this is how you can generate it. So I have taught you how to run ads, so that's not even a big deal. That's how you drive traffic to all of this. So eventually we are going to connect everything together. Okay, we're going to connect everything together. So next week I'll get hands-on, show you how to create some of these things so that you can start to do these things by yourself. I'll show you the tools that you can use, free tools you can use to do all of this. So you don't have to worry about spending money. And eventually when you start making money from it, you can then start using the money to subscribe to the paid version of these tools that you'll be using. So ladies and gentlemen, do you have any question before we finally call it a wrap in today's training? Just join me. Any question? Okay. In the absence of question, I hope that you found value in today's training. If yes, please give yourself a round of applause. If you found value in today's training, give yourself a round of applause. Clap for yourself. Oh, I can't hear you clap. Uh-oh. You don't. That means you didn't find value in today's. Oh, okay. Oh, I see Faith clapping. All right, that's nice. That's nice. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your time. I wish you a very, very pleasant evening, and keep your eyes. Be on the lookout for updates from Gracias and from Fortail. There are a lot of big things that are happening in our companies this year that it's going to be beneficial to you as our partners, our associates. So, ladies and gentlemen, I wish you all the best. I wish you a profitable week. So, you can watch the replay. I think tomorrow it should be up, or maybe later tonight. And let's meet again next week, Monday. Bye for now. Bye. Sorry, I used my left hand. I'm a left-handed guy.